Well, our question now is Virginia's brother the jerk. You said that you don't feel like he is helping out with the family enough and you're having to pick up the slack. And I know sometimes siblings do have these kind of issues where they feel like they're carrying a little bit more of the weight and they'd like to see their other siblings pick up, especially when it comes to helping their parents.
So my grandmother is 101. Mm-hmm. She'll be 102 in March. And we now have to move her from her little apartment that she had at the senior center into full-on assisted living because she can no longer be in the little apartment. So now she's going into a room instead of a little apartment. But we have to physically move her. And she has to be out by the end of the month, or they double charge her for both places.
Okay.
And it's very expensive, both places. We cannot afford to pay the bill for two at once.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money. So we have to be completely out by next Sunday. So my sister, Caitlin, who you've met, she called her, it's her full brother. She called him and she said, hey, you know, Dad's got a bum hip. I've got 3 kids. You have no kids. Will you help us? We need your help. We need you to chip in for the family. And he said, no, he's too busy. He just bought himself a house with the money that his mom left him when she died. He bought himself a house and he had plans to paint and put up wallpaper these next 2 weekends. So he can't be bothered with helping move grandma into her assisted living.
How tight are you with this guy?
I'm not.
At all.
For exactly this reason. For exactly how he's acting right now and how he has no regard for our dad who is injured, who took a fall really bad and now has to walk with a cane. And for grandma, he lives in Kentucky, 20 minutes from grandma's place where she lives. I see her more than he does.
Yeah.
My sister Caitlin told me he never goes to visit her.
Yeah.
Never.
I mean,
and he lives in town.
right.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's manageable. So here's what I did. Screw him. He can kick rocks, as my grandma likes to say. I rented a Ram 2500 extended cab, double wide truck, and I'm going to drive it and we're going to move the stuff ourselves. Me, my sister, her husband, the 3 of us can get it done. We'll move the bed, we'll move the furniture, we'll put stuff in storage, we'll clean it all out, we'll do what needs to be done. We don't need him, but on my way out of town, I am going to stop at his house in that Ram 2500 to speak to him.
And just chew him out? What are you going to do?
We'll let him know he's a terrible son. He's a terrible grandson. And he should be embarrassed for how he's conducting himself.
Maybe we can get Good Greek involved. They go all over.
They do. They do moves when you're going places. So they moved my grandma from New York to Kentucky. It'd be a little trickier for me to get them to do a move in Bowling Green.
Right.
They don't have an office set up in Bowling Green.
Yeah.
I would have to hire somebody there locally, and I don't know the people there. And so I'm going to do it myself in Bowling Green.
Okay.
Oh, you'll have that mover's rage.
Oh, I could lift a sofa by myself right now. I'm so mad.
People really hate moving stuff. It brings out a rage.
It's not a lot of stuff, and that's the good news because she has a tiny little apartment.
Sure.
She just has towels and bedding and cleaning supplies and clothes, and everything has to be put into bins, and we may have to go get a little storage facility up there, but it's just, he's a young guy. He's in his 30s. He has no kids. He could help us. He could be a part of this team and make it a lot easier on his sisters.
I say we get him on the phone right now. You give him a little.
He won't take my call.
No. You don't ever talk to him?
Never.
Never. When's the last time you spoke to him?
When I was there last time, he did come by to see Grandma. He got there late and he left early.
Okay. How long was he there for?
Maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
We were there all day. We were with Grandma from the beginning to the end.
How does your dad feel about his son not chipping in? And would your dad do anything to alter his will? to reflect.
No.
Okay.
No.
How's your dad feel about it? Is he upset?
He's not saying anything. He just says that, every child needs to do what's in their heart. Like, he doesn't want to come down on him. And I think that's a big part of the problem. Nobody's ever come down on him. And my sister, Caitlin, she was in Target in Kentucky and with her husband, and she saw him in there buying stuff for his new house. And her husband had to hold her back from attacking him in Target because he won't help the family.
She doesn't talk to her own brother, then?
Well, she's trying to talk him into helping, but he's like, no, sorry. And so now she's pissed.
Well, that's just the way families go, unfortunately. You may have one that's not a team player. So, yuck. You're going to record the altercation, I assume, Virginia?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Bet.
I'll look forward to that. That's all I want is just hear Virginia going off on her half-brother. Yippee-ki-yay.